We are live. What is up? And today we we're back.
I'm outside, actually.
I know. Yeah, I saw. So
Well,
yeah.
I'll have better lighting in a little bit. I'm actually grilling something.
So yeah, basically today, just so yeah. Uh,
A lot has happened in the entertainment world since we talked last.
hmm
This was before the Golden Globes cancellation.
yeah, I heard about that, and honestly, I'm not really that surprised because their ratings have not been very well recently.
Ricky Gervais hosting is the only time their ratings go up.
Yeah. Um. So yeah. So so last time. So okay. So I forgot. So when I didn't. So when we last host. When we last did this show. Sorry about that. Uh. When we last time. When I was doing my FM ranking. I literally I forgot to continue with it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So let's see. Number 7 is of course season 4. Just. Ugh. This season is absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, agreed.
I okay. First off, this is literally the reason why I had to take a break. I was in way too much of a hurry with when I was doing season 5. I had to take a break for literally like 29 days. It was not funny. It wasn't fun. It was just this season caused me is the reason why I took why we didn't have literally season 5 for like 3
Yeah,
months. It was how bad I that was how
it's
much
understandable.
overall my rating it only I'll my rating it's a D minus. What about you?
I
Wait, what?
probably would have to agree.
What'd you say?
I just said I would have to agree.
Yeah. It's number 6. We have season 29. Redo. This was a pretty good season. Just the problem is that it was way too short, and I didn't really. Again, I was still. This was when it was starting to little lose,
Yeah,
cause. But overall, it wasn't a bad season. But it was still decent. At number 5 is season 3. I know, season 1.
yeah.
Season 1 was
I
really good.
I liked season one.
Yeah. Number 4, we have season 3. Season 3 was again really good season. This is when it was this is when we were still kind of good.
Yeah,
Uh, but yeah, season 3 is a pretty good season. Number
yeah.
3, is season 2. Yes, this is this. Yeah, this was a really good season. Just I, this
Yeah.
is what I. But the problem is that I still had some problems. Like the everyday thing wasn't a good idea. I still use that.
No.
I still had that terrible voting link. And
And
lastly, I had no judges.
yeah,
But for the most part, I was. It was good. It was a good season.
yeah.
Bring us, but number 2 is season 5.
I like season five.
Yeah, number 2, season 5. Uh, wait, what have you thought of season 5?
Well, that was good. I thought it was a
Mm-hmm.
nice way to like go back into it. I think the
Mm-hmm.
season six I'm most excited for just because again, A, my celebrity, B,
Mm-hmm.
because I just think season six will be really good.
Season 6. I mean, no, season 5 was that I needed the break because it probably would have been horrible if I didn't do anything about it. But so I managed to make this season a good season, and overall, I think it's the second best season. One, due to consistency, and I wasn't in a hurry.
Yeah.
Number one is All Stars.
Yeah. This is my favorite.
Mm-hmm. And then, so as I was today, I wrote my 20 worst movies of all time.
Alright. You can go ahead with that.
Number 20, Number 20 is one of the worst horror movies you'll ever see. And a movie so bad, I literally went insane. I did a live commentary for it. I just went insane. This whole movie was just. I was trying to be as silent as I would, so no one in the house would come into my room shut up. So and then you end up with Seed of Chucky. A Seed of Chucky is just an absolute abomination. It is horrendous. Like, oh my god. This movie literally made me go insane. It's not hilariously bad. It's not entertainingly bad. It's just bad. And not in a way that it's not even boring. Because if I was bored, that's a worse thing, is to be boring. But this movie was just infuriating. So, yeah, Seed of Chucky is absolutely horrendous, and it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. Hold up, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So yeah, number 20, Seed of Chucky.
Okay.
I know, you're surprised it's not like number 4 or something.
Yeah.
Number 19, movie 43. This is the combination. This is what I consider to be a cinematic abomination. It's just it's just a bunch of freaking talented actors literally doing a bunch of stupid skits.
Yeah.
Literally half of Hollywood was at that time was in this movie. Yeah, this movie, thankfully it flopped, so we're never getting a sequel to it. But the movie is so bad that even if it did make a certain amount of money, it probably wouldn't even get a sequel.
No. It's just messy.
Hold up.
Yeah, hang on.
So for my number 18, we have a movie, one of the worst movies of the 1980s, The Garbage Pail Kids.
Oh boy.
You seen that?
I have, and I know the story behind the toys because the toys actually have a long story with it.
Number 7, Fantastic Four 2015. I mean, number 17, Fantastic Four 2015, aka Fanforstic. Yeah, you know what I said about talented actors being wasted? Just a prime example. Michael B. Jordan, Miles Teller, phenomenal actors, god-awful movie. The effects are awful. Basically, Fox doesn't know any about what they're doing.
I wonder why. No wonder.
Yeah. Thank God we're getting the 2021, or I don't know. Thank God we're getting a Fantastic Four movie in the MCU from the director of Spider-Man: Homecoming and Far From Home.
Yeah.
Should be good. Number 16. Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to be like, how is this not like top 5, top 10? I don't know.
Yeah.
But for me, this is like one of the most horrific animated movies you'll ever see, and that is Food Fight.
never seen it.
But you heard it,
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
and it looks really bad.
Yeah, I just
Number 15, The Wicker Man with Nicolas Cage.
heard of it, never seen it.
Alright. Number 14, Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oh boy.
The worst video game adaptation of all time.
Yeah.
Horrendous. Just awful. And it makes the Paul W. Anderson movie look like frickin' look like a cinematic masterpiece in comparison. That's how bad and you can make this sequel, and it's awful.
Yeah.
Number 13 is one of the worst superhero movies, Catwoman. Yeah, Halle Berry. Yeah, the story of this movie is kind of hilarious. The story about what happened with this movie. Yeah, Halle Berry won a Razzie for this movie the same year she won an Oscar for Monsters Ball.
Yeah.
This movie isn't
Oh
about.
yeah. At that time, it was the Razzies were actually the day of the Oscars, so she won them the same day.
Yeah. Number 12, Steel. Yes, Shaquille O'Neal. Oh my god. Yeah, this is why athletes can't act and rappers can't act. It's just a bad idea to put a rapper or a athlete as your main character. As your main actor. This movie is just stupid, honestly. And it's one of the worst DC movies and one of the worst superhero movies, for sure. Number 11, yeah, I know this was originally number 1, and you can probably guess what that is. It's the Emoji Movie.
Oh wow.
We'll put this number 11 because it didn't offend me. It's just another really bad animated movie. But it's still god awful. Still one of the worst movies of the decade. Still the worst animated movie. Number 10. Oh wait, hold up. I literally, yeah. Number 10, probably the worst sequel. One of them. Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2. I'm embarrassed I have to talk about this movie. So I'm not even going to talk about this movie. Because it doesn't need explaining. And the movie is just abysmal. Moving on. Number 9. A sequel to yet another sequel. Son of a Mask.
Yeah.
You've seen
Oh
that?
boy.
Have you
I
seen
have.
it? And what did you think of it?
A lot of things. Not good. I liked the first one. I know a lot of people didn't like the first one, but I did.
Yeah, I like the first one. The sequel, though, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
This movie made me go insane.
I bet. I'll
Jamie,
be right back. I've just got to bring something inside. I'll be back in a few. You can keep going with your list if you want.
okay.
Hi. I'll be right back.
So, guys, with Son of the Mask, this movie is just the most. Oh my god, it made me lose my. It's one of the worst New Line cinema movies, one of the worst movies, one of the worst comedies, one of the worst sequels, one of the worst superhero movies, one of the worst. Just. Oh my god. Yeah, oh my god. Jimmy, if you make a sequel that manages, if you're a fan, this is the most just. I literally didn't even see it until like a few years. I saw this in like 2015, 2013. I saw it like a few years ago. It was absolutely atrocious. It's not even it wasn't very funny, but I literally had to see this for myself on my own, and I literally was just like, this was literally the most unbearable movie you'll ever see. It's one of the worst movies of the 2000s decade, along with a few of my next picks, which I don't have a lot of, but yeah, this movie is just embarrassing. It's an embarrassment to comedy. It's embarrassment, just an embarrassment to movies. Why am I a movie fan? Not because of movies that actually do something for me, like The Dark Knight and The Empire Strikes Back. Movies like this do nothing for me and just make me question, why did I watch this? So if you're going to, so when you have a movie like this, you just question, who asked for this? Who wanted this? Why did I do this? Who signed up for this movie? And who thought, and who was having a good time while making this movie? I don't think anyone. So when you do something like this, it is just atrocious. You and honestly, it's just. I could go on and on about this movie, but honestly, I have not. I don't. I've kind of ran out of words. I literally watched this movie as like a kid, and I hated it. I literally thought it was. I didn't really even like it. I didn't like it as a kid, and I don't like it now. But apparently, it's even worse than I thought it was as a kid. So this came out. But how is it that this movie came out in 2005? Literally, it came out like 8 years. No, 11 years after the first one. So when you do something like that, this is what I question: why about sequels too late? This movie wasn't too late. It was just really bad. And honestly, this movie, I literally went. It's just unbearable. Nothing needs to top this movie. But 8 movies. Well, wait, 8 movies. Yeah, 8 movies are worse than this. How? Just how? But anyways, moving on. Number 8, one of the worst, yet another movie that came out in the 2000s. A movie starring a pop star. A movie that I don't think anyone asked for. A movie that is just one of the worst musicals and one of the most just, oh my god. So yes, Mariah Carey starred in a movie. Just why? Yes, and you can probably guess that. That's Glitter. Yes, Mariah Carey made a movie. Why? I don't
Yes,
know.
she did.
This Glitter is just atrocious.
There we go. Much better.
Glitter is one of the worst movies of the 2000s, and it comes in at number 8. Number 7 is Captain America 1990. Yes, wait,
Didn't even know that was the thing.
I figured you were gonna say that. Yes, it is abysmal. Just moving on. Number 6 is a tie between two live action cartoon adaptations. And you can probably guess what they are. That's Dragon Ball Evolution and The Last Airbender. Two god
Yeah.
awful movies directed by really bad filmmakers. Well, James Wong, he's not that bad. M. Night Shyamalan, on the other hand, is pretty bad.
Yeah.
I know I've talked about him a lot, but I'm gonna make this clear. I'm not a fan. I think he has talent. He just hasn't shown it recently. He just apparently doesn't like to show it. He can make a good movie once in a while, but he's only made like 1 or 2 good movies throughout the last decade. And yeah, and overall he's only made like 3 to 4 good movies. He's made Unbreakable and The Sixth Sense, 2 movies that are 2 masterpiece movies, and Split, which was pretty good, and Glass was okay. But yeah, he's just a. I think once he did like The Village and Signs, he just got worse every movie he made up until The Last Airbender. The Last Airbender is the worst movie he has ever made, and yeah, coming in
Um,
and yeah.
since we're on the topic of cartoon adaptations, have you seen the live action Cat in the Hat movie?
Yes, I have, and it's really bad, but I kind of have but it's kind of guilty pleasure for me.
There's actually a story behind that movie that's interesting that I'll tell after you're done with your list.
Okay. Wait, no, tell me now.
Okay, so Mike Myers, who you know was the cat in the
Yep.
he recognized how bad this movie was going to be. And he tried to get out of his contract. The
Hmm.
studio said no. Basically, he was forced to make this movie.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yep, so he was forced to make the cat in the hat.
Mhm. So yeah. Let's see. Number 5. We have also another superhero movie will be on here in like another one. I'm just going to spoil that. But number 5, Superman 4: The Quest for Peace. That's literally 3 DC movies are on this list. Holy crap! Apparently,
Wow.
but I'm just gonna say this. I do like DC, but they do have a lot of they do have a lot of bad. They do have some really bad movies like Justice League, Superman 4, Catwoman, Steel. But Superman 4 is just one of the most cheap looking movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Number 4, the worst horror movie I've ever seen in my life, The Fog, 2005. Awful, just awful. Uh, and yeah, I know I've talked about this movie a lot too. Number 3. Oh, number 3. Oh, hold up. Number 4. Yeah, because I literally did 21 accidentally. But number 4, Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
The most hilariously bad movie of all time, other than The Room. Just what? Number 3.
Yeah.
I forgot this last time. I don't know how I forgot to include this movie on my original worst movies of all time, but somehow I forgot. That's Battlefield Earth. Yeah, John
I've
Travolta.
seen that.
It's John Travolta's worst movie. It's worse than Gotti and the Fanatic. Number 2, uh, every single movie directed by Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer.
There you go.
I know I talk about these morons a lot, but yeah, they did date movie, disaster movie, epic movie, Me the Spartans, the Starving Games, and Vampires Suck. They're just they're just a joke. Number 1, the worst movie I've ever seen in my life, Jack and Jill.
Wow.
Adam Sandler. What is wrong with you? So yeah, that's my top 20 worst movies of all time. What do you think?
Interesting list.
What? Wait, would you still
What?
put music at number 1, or would you put it as like number 5 or 4?
Probably number one.
Honestly, I think it's too recent to say it's
Yeah.
the worst movie of all time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. There's a there's a couple of things I gotta say, and then yeah.
yeah.
Number one, Dance with the Stars Showdown, new season coming up. I'm starting to announce the cast a little more.
Hmm.
We are also doing a High School Musical season.
Hmm. Nice.
This cast members from the series versus cast members of the TV of the movies.
Nice.
And I'm actually going to do a live stream tomorrow
Oh, nice.
talking about the destruction of the Golden Globes, what exactly happened, and
Hmm.
more importantly, how is this going to affect the award season as a whole?
Hmm. So
So,
next up, my next thing I'm covering. So, all right. First up, for my award show, basically how it's going to work for my 2010's award show.
okay,
So basically, I get a bunch. I'm okay. So basically, me and a few other people, or so yeah, we're doing an award show. basically people. I'll just get some people to send in their nominations, and
Yeah,
the majority picks. Uh, oh my god! What the majority want to be nominated will be
yeah,
nominated.
yeah.
So
That's how we do it.
so the categories are best picture, but best film of the 2000.
Yeah,
Basically, I have basically. So what do you think should get nominated?
in the 21st century, in the 2000.
2000. Yeah.
I'll just name a few because I have to think specifically what I would want. But I would definitely put Moonlight in there. I would
Mm-hmm.
definitely put Parasite in there. That's a must. I would definitely put Toy Story 3 in there. Yes, I would.
Mm-hmm.
I would put 12 Years a Slave in there.
Yeah. All three are yeah. Those are great picks. For me, if I'd say for me, I'm not. And my picks would be, well, I think, I think a few. Well, so my nominations, my personal nominations. Okay, so would be The Social Network, Whiplash. Those are
Uh,
the first two. Um, um, and well, those are my main two.
yeah, I would agree with those two. Those two would probably be.
We have Best Actor of the 2010s. Who do you think should get nominated?
I would definitely nominate Denzel Washington for
Mhm.
Fences.
Yeah. But this is mostly just which actor had the best decade. Mhm. So
Yeah, I would definitely put. Sorry, go.
I would say, yeah, that's one of them. Then we have best actress of the 2010s. I don't, I That's kind of hard for me, but I have some, but not a lot. I only picked. Well, there's only 5 nominations for best actor and best actress of the decade.
I would put Brie Larson for Room,
Hmm.
definitely, and I would definitely. Oh God, what was her name? I totally forgot.
Hmm.
Oh,
Then we
Viola
have,
Davis.
oh yeah, then we have best horror movie of the 2010s. I know your first pick is going to be Get Out.
Yeah, well, that's the only one I really know.
well,
I don't follow horror movies
well, I
much.
well for me, I think yeah, I picked 5 for horror. My picks would be Hereditary, Get Out,
Oh yeah, yeah. A
um,
Quiet Place.
Quiet Place. I'm gonna rewatch that movie since the sequel's coming out in a few weeks. Uh, what else we got? God, I'm trying to. Why am I drawing a freaking? Okay, The Conjuring. Uh, and give me a sec. Those are just my main 4.
Okay,
And then we have best animated film of the 2010s. I mean, I have some. I got Toy Story 3,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, um, The Wind Rises,
Yes.
uh, Your Name,
Oh yeah, yeah. I would definitely nominate Your Name.
and I think I'll go. My final pick Um, the Lego Movie.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely put that there.
I was literally debating as to which to pick between Lego Movie, Zootopia, or How to Train Your Dragon 2.
I think the last 10 years for anime films have been really good.
Yeah. Um, I think I need to rewatch Your Name because I didn't think it was as amazing as I didn't give it a 9.5. Still an amazing film though. I still think it's a
Yeah,
great film. And yeah, I need to see Weathering with You because I heard really good things.
yeah, I heard that. I just rewatched Your Name recently.
What? It's a great film.
I loved it.
Yeah. Then we have. All right. So then we have. Next up, we have worst movie of the 2010. Oh
Oh,
boy, this is going to be hilarious. But the
uh,
picks, but my personal picks, Cat.
yep,
That's an odd. That's a
that
easy
is.
pick. Uh, the Emoji Movie.
Yep.
Um, let's see, Cats, the Emoji Movie, Jack and Jill, Movie 43. Uh, let's. Yeah, all right, I have to because well, okay, I'm not okay. I feel like I'm gonna be really biased considering most of these would be comedies. If it was just my picks, yeah,
Yeah.
most of them would just be really bad comedies. So I'm not going to subject myself to one genre. What would be your picks?
Worst movie. I have to think about that because I don't know what I would put there. I try to be respectful of every movie, even
Mhm,
if it's. You gotta keep in mind, people worked hard, spent night and day working on it.
mhm.
Like, even though, yes, it may turn into a burning dumpster fire,
Yeah.
people still work hard on that movie.
So, but oh, and I forgot to mention one thing. I forgot to mention the worst movie was gonna come last. So let's forget that I ever mentioned that. Best director of the 2010s. So I would say,
Alfonso Cuarón.
yeah, that's a good pick. I would say, okay. So my personal nominations would be Christopher Nolan. Um,
Yeah,
just okay. Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying he's overrated nowadays, but
I think he thinks he's better than everyone else,
mhm. I
and I
think
think his uh, and I think his attitude turns people off more.
mhm. Wait, what? So, wait, how? Uh, uh, next, then we have Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah,
Yeah, again, I know. I mean, I don't really, and yeah, we'll just wait. What's your favorite Villeneuve film?
have to say Arrival.
Great pick.
I
Mine
like
would
I
be.
like Blade Runner 2049.
Mhm.
I like Blade Runner, I do, but I think Arrival is just a little more my favorite.
Mhm. For me, Blade Runner 2049, but Arrival is a close second. All right, next up we have my. These are my personal picks, but yeah, Denis Villeneuve, Christopher Nolan, David Fincher. Um, are you serious right now? See, what, and I'm also. This is not. I feel like if I this is going. and I'm not going to come off as incredibly, but honestly, I most of my picks are all directors who were from like the 2000s and the 90s. Like literally, I don't know why, but directors like those Tarantino and Fincher will got. Oh, so as talked about like with last stream we talked about the 2010s Golden Globes. Yeah, that was a bad year.
That still makes me laugh to this day.
It's a total comedy. they
And
not they nominated Johnny Depp. Why?
twice, twice.
Yeah.
And and the funniest part is the winner in that category, which was Paul Giamatti. His movie was the only one that was actually a comedy. Like the last two they put in that spot, Jake Gyllenhaal and Kevin Spacey, the movies they were in were mostly drama.
Yeah.
It would be put in drama any other year.
Well, to be fair, 2015 is one of the weaker. 2015? Are you serious? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the last few streams where I accidentally mix up my words and I accidentally say something I'm not. I accidentally say something
Yeah.
because that
Um
happened.
yeah. There's some one year in the Golden Globes I would love to talk about. Is the year the writer's strike.
Mhm.
They did a press conference to announce the winners. They nominated three musicals that year, and
Mhm.
they had seven Best Picture nominees.
Oh my god.
One of them in drama.
Mhm.
One of them, oh, that was the only nomination it got to.
Mhm. So and then we talked about so so I said when I've done my question of the days, people have mentioned like what so when I've seen some in the HTPA
Yeah,
chat on Twitter, uh, okay, literally I don't have a lot of unpopular opinions. Wait, do you? Not for me. I don't. Most movies I hate. Most people hate. Like I
yeah,
hate. Like I hate Cats. I hate music. I hate the Emoji Movie. I hate Van Forstick. I hate those movies. But everyone can agree those movies are bad.
yeah,
And with most movies I like, most people like Avengers
yeah,
Endgame, The Dark Knight, Social Network. There's a few movies I like that everyone else hates, but there's when it comes to most movies I hate that everyone else likes. There's not many.
yeah.
So, but
Um,
honestly, I've seen a lot of unpopular opinions in that GC. Holy crap!
yeah,
As I was writing with my um 2017 Best Picture nominations. Yeah, I was supposed to do that the other day, but I forgot. I think I'll do that next week. Yeah.
yeah. We can. Yeah, yeah. This is gonna be a shorter one, but definitely. Well, how about this? You said you want to do 2017 Best Picture nominees.
Hmm.
Why don't I do some as well?
Yeah.
We could share back and forth what we were nominated that year.
Hmm. And then I'll do my ranking of
So,
the ones that got nominated.
yeah, is it 2017 in film or the 2017 Oscars?
The 2017 Oscars, so the year Moonlight won.
Okay,
So of the
okay,
ones
yeah,
I've
because
seen,
yeah, because my list will look a little different. Okay.
so the ones I've seen, my least favorite is a lion. And uh, I know that's kind of unpopular,
Yeah.
considering
Um,
most people's would be fences.
Hidden Figures is another one. Like
I
I like that movie, I did, but I don't think I would put it for Best Picture that year. If that makes sense.
I'd say my rating for that movie would be like a 7.5, but I don't love the movie. Ryan, it's a good movie, but I just don't think I would have nominated it for Best Picture. I
It
think
reminded me, yeah, it reminded me like when The Blind Side was nominated. Best Picture is just like one of those popcorn flicks that
mhm.
they just throw in like crowd pleasing.
What so and My favorite's Arrival, and
Yeah,
but yeah, I'd say my ranking the ones I haven't seen. Well, so yeah, it's been too long since I haven't
yeah.
seen I haven't seen Moonlight yet. I will. I'll try to. And then
Have to. It's such a beautiful movie.
and I don't really remember watching La La Land. So
I don't
yeah,
think anyone does.
I think I'll try to. I'll watch that. But what?
Yeah.
Wait. So what was it? So what? So how would you rank the nominations from worst to best?
Say worse is Lion, then Hidden Figures, then Hacksaw Ridge. Because I don't feel like Hacksaw Ridge is good, but I don't think it changed like the war genre. I don't think it did anything like special or out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would put Hell or High Water.
Mm-hmm. Then
Sorry. Then Manchester by the Sea, La La Land, Arrival, and then I would put Moonlight number one.
yeah, because okay, so yeah, the ranking I've usually seen, most people put it's either Fences or Manchester by the Sea at the bottom.
Oh, I forgot Fences. I would put that number three. That below La La Land.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of people put it's either Fences or Manchester by the Sea at the bottom.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I mean, I think, and honestly, you're honestly okay. So, do you think 2019's Oscars were that bad?
That was Green Book, right?
Yes.
Yes, it was bad because not only Green Book won, Bohemian Rhapsody is forever will be a four-time Oscar winner.
Like Jesus Christ, I'm just like, yeah. I mean, like, I think the movie's good, but I don't
Like,
think I wouldn't
yeah,
give it a Best Picture
like,
nomination at all.
like, like I forget who asked this in the chat. It's like if Green Book didn't win, how close the other movies were to win Best Picture. And I said Bohemian Rhapsody, and people are like, no, it wouldn't. I'm like, it won four out of the five nominated. Of course,
So,
it would have won.
so if it was either Green Book or Bohemian Rhapsody, so honestly, I wasn't someone who hated Green Book because I would give it like a 7 out of 10. It's not
Yeah,
great, but it's not horrible. Like, and to be fair, I think the reason. So I think I've noticed the GC. There's always someone who there's always one movie from like a certain Oscar year that's always really hated.
yeah. I definitely think Green Book was good.
Who have you wait? Who have you seen in the chat that that has a lot of unpopular opinions?
Oh, God. That one
Nicholas,
I have to agree.
because literally, okay, well, he didn't say he hated Wally. He just said he finds it highly overrated.
Yeah,
And let's see who else. Wait, who else in the GC again? It's you, me. Who else? Hold up. Wait, what'd you say?
I remember what I was gonna say. We might do a an award show on the best in comedies and the best of the musicals in the 21st century thus far.
Uh, okay. Cornetto trilogy. Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz and
Yeah,
World's End are those are the. So, as I was saying, wait, wait, wait. Who all do you see that has a lot of unpopular opinions in that chat?
honestly, Nicholas is the only one because everyone else I either agree with or understand where they're coming from.
Like what? Wait, wait, and who they are?
I think Caroline said Citizen Kane wasn't that good.
Highly is. Citizen Kane's amazing.
Like, Like, I disagree, but I understand where she's coming from.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, because some people can find it boring, but
I rewatched Citizen Kane, and in my opinion, like, it's still a great movie, but I don't think it aged as well as people thought it did.
apparently everyone's starting to hate on Citizen Kane now. Um, I don't. I mean, honestly, I feel like people are just hating things just to be just to be unpopular, just to be. Honestly, yeah, that's what I call hipsters. Yeah.
Um,
Wait,
yeah,
it, and who else was in the GC? Let's see, you, Andy, Matt, Nicholas, Charlotte. Who else? The,
um, yeah, I'm forgetting off the top of my head.
let's see. Um, let me go to. Let me. Uh, all right. See one. Okay, most of the time, if the only reason I don't have a lot of unpopular opinions is mostly because I mostly agree. If a movie
Yeah,
is hated or because honestly, but honestly, I don't really watch a lot of Oscar movies. I've literally never even heard of a lot of them up until the Oscars.
yeah.
So that's the only reason why that's even happened. Because honestly, the only and so I mean, there's not really. Wait. What was the last movie you watched that you didn't like, but everyone else did?
And I
What?
did not like.
I liked Mank, but a lot of people I know did not like it. I thought it was good.
Like, I
Uh,
appreciate like the technicals, and I thought Amanda Seyfried was great, but I just didn't like the movie.
what would you rate it?
Say probably a 6 out of 10. It's like
Mm,
it's okay, but it's not a movie I would go back and watch again.
well, I think,
Kind of
and
like the
I
kind of
personally
like
would
the
have.
Irish. Yeah, it's kind of like the Irishman. Like it's okay. It's just not a movie I would go back and watch again.
I don't think The Irishman would have gotten nominated if it weren't for Martin Scorsese, because
Yeah.
he got nominated for freaking Wolf of Wall. Wait, didn't Wolf of Wall Street get Best Picture nominated?
Yes, he did.
Wolf,
Hugo, I think, is the
Hugo.
one.
Yep, Hugo. Freaking no. Shutter Island did not get nominated.
I would have. I would have nominated Shutter Island.
Um, he's again. I think he. I don't think. I don't think he was as good as he was, and I think his best decade was easily like the 80s to I think he had to 90s because Raging
Yeah.
Bull. And he's like, but honestly, I do think he's still a good director. Just honestly, I feel like he. Wait, so then so and honestly, there's a lot. I feel like a lot of movies wouldn't even get nominated if it weren't for their director. So like
Yeah.
with Mank, I feel like the only reason it was nominated is because
Days
what it
Fincher.
yeah and so yeah, I mean I think I would have nominated. Well, to be fair, there was only 8. Um, Soul should
I
have
would.
gotten nominated,
Yeah.
and
I
Maureen's
would.
Black Bottom.
Yeah. And I probably would take out Mank for One Night in Miami.
Mm-hmm. Well, Night in
I
Miami
like
was
One
good.
Night in. Yeah. I gotta head out.
But wait, one
But
sec,
yeah.
because I forgot to mention some stuff. Um, so as I mentioned, uh, so we were talking about the GC. Yeah, I literally. So wait, do you have an IMDb or Letterbox?
No, I don't.
Okay. So yeah, but here's so yeah, but before you head out, okay, I just need to explain some stuff. So as we were
All right,
talking
go
about the
ahead.
unpopular opinion things, yeah, I mostly just the only reason I've noticed unpopular opinions is through the letter is mostly through YouTube, and Letterboxd. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we have um so you have movies like um but I feel like the only but and you said you hate when people hate a movie just because it's popular.
Yes.
It's just you're just hating it just because it didn't get as much recognition as another movie that you really liked, and you're just complaining that it's popular. Yeah, bad idea there. Um, wait, who all was in HTPA? Me. Who else?
Yeah.
Wait, can you check your phone?
And then I really gotta go.
All right,
Allie,
all right.
Ethan, Caroline, Matto,
I
Amanda, Timothy,
so
Andy.
mhm.
Yeah.
All right, got it. So back as for FM, I think I'm going
Yeah.
to announce that, but I think I'm going to do. But yeah, I'll do season 6, then All Stars, then season 7, 8, then yeah, season 9, and then season X.
Yep.
All
I'm there.
right, now, oh yeah, we had a good chat, and yeah,
Yeah. DM me if you want to be in the High School Musical season. I already have a bunch of celebrities taken,
yeah,
so
and also
DM me.
I'll be announcing the that's I'll be announcing season 6 is starting next week after the finale.
Okay.
So yeah, I have to go, and yeah,
Yeah, I
see
have
ya.
to go. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.